So welcome back, family and friends. A lot of people think the new Overeaters changes are a straight up nerf. They're not. It's not also a buff. What it actually does is make more playstyle viable and in some cases stronger. Stick with me because once you see the math, it'll all make sense. Overeaters isn't nerfed. Here's why it actually makes builds better. So right now you'll see that increases damage reduction up to plus 6% as you feel hunger and thirst meters, currently 6%. That is what's going to be for everybody now. This is damage reduction per piece. With 5 pieces, that's 30% flat damage reduction applied before your armor and DR values, damage resistance. In March, Bethesda's changing how defense calculations actually work. Flat percent damage reduction will be applied after damage resistance. Armor values will now matter way more. Some players on PTS are already hitting 5,000 damage resistance in power armor. So this isn't just an overeaters change, it's a full defense system rework. So for example, an enemy that does 100 damage, take away the 30% damage resistance, will mean that it's doing 30 less damage because it's 100, which will make it 70. If you have 500 HP, you can tank 7 hits. The 8th hit will kill you. That's the baseline that everybody will be used to. So the new Overeaters, the original plan reduced Overeaters to 4% per peach, which would have been a nerf. Instead, the final change is going to give you plus 40 HP per Overeaters piece, plus 200 with a full set. So now 500 base HP becomes 700 HP. You take full damage, 100 per hit. You survive 6 hits, and the 7th will kill you. That's one less hit at this HP, but this is where the trade-off matters. But why this isn't a nerf? Buffs Juggernaut, the extra HP, buffs Juggernaut, buffs Blood Sacrifice, extends VAT's uptime, makes Vampire plus Conductors build insanely consistent. Makes Vampire plus Conductors builds insanely consistent. And it reduces reliance on coffee spamming, huge for console players. You lose 1 hit of raw tankiness, but gain build synergy and sustained DPS. So let's take a look at a build that would use 300 HP, common for newer or lower end endurance builds. So currently Overeaters would do 70 damage per hit. You'd take 70 damage per hit. So you'd survive 4 hits. New Overeaters is 300 HP to 500 HP. Same survivability, but now with this better Juggernaut scaling, better Blood Sacrifice scaling, and more effective. At lower HP values, the new Overeaters is actually equal or even better. So it's not really a nerf. Stimpaks are getting buffed. Stimpaks heal a percentage of max HP. Super Stimpaks 300 HP, 30 HP per second. With 500 HP, 50 HP per second. With Overeaters, healing is stronger, HP stays topped off more easily, and sustain improves across the board, With high HP builds, at very high, like 1,000 plus, a current Overeaters can tank more hits. New Overeaters tanks fewer hits. But this is where the March update changes everything. DR values will do the heavy lifting. Flat percentage reduction applies after damage resistance. Power armor's massive flat reduction is gone. If you're getting one shot after the update, it's not Overeaters. Your damage resistance would just be low. Just be way too low. So the final verdict is Overeaters is not nerfed or buffed, it's just rebalanced for the new defense system. You'll feel the same tankiness, but more builds are viable. High HP playstyles will be stronger, and Overeaters sets are still 100% worth keeping. Don't really scrap them. adapt your build, especially your damage resistance, and you'll be fine. If this helped clear things up, drop a like. If you're testing builds on the PTS, let me know what you're running. And I'll see you all in the wasteland. Ciao.